So what's at stake with stewardship? What is this thing, stewardship? For some, your instincts tell you that it's saying thank you, or being nice, or just staying in touch with past donors. As my colleague Robert says, it's all of those things, but you don't get any extra points just for doing those. True stewardship, world-class stewardship, is a particular kind of nice. It's a focused way of saying thank you and staying in touch that demonstrates to your donor the impact and outcomes of their giving, that you didn't waste their money, but that because of their investment in you, you were able to deliver the promised difference in the world. Think of your stewardship of any donor as having 4 planks: accountability, spending the money as you promised to do, acknowledging, saying thank you, sending an accurate, timely, professional receipt. But remember, these are 2 things that polite people do. This is literally the minimum that's expected. Stewardship also needs to include recognition in the right way for your donor and at the right level that's even with others giving at that level. Do corporate donors get more recognition than individual donors for the same size gift? That's okay if that's all right with your individual donors, but check in and make sure that's true. Or some of you may have bricks or plaques that you offer up for annual giving. Where's the incentive to keep giving once I've got that permanent recognition? Finally, great stewardship reports on and provides that experience of the impact and the outcome of that gift. For some, this can take the form of a letter, an online album of pictures, or a chance to see your program in action. For others, it should be tailored to them. For more on how to tailor your experiences for your leadership and major donors, Nisha and I sat down to talk about what a great stewardship move looks like. I think so often when we think about stewardship, people think thank you letters, or I'll have a special event, or maybe I'll send a report to my endowment donors reporting on how their investment has fared. But that feels like such a small part of what stewardship could be, that it really can be such a powerful relationship building move. So let's talk about that a little bit.
So what kind of stewardship would you suggest for the more business-minded donor who really cares about the financials?
Right, so building on, maybe it's that endowment report, or maybe that donor hasn't invested in an endowment yet, but is an annual operating support donor for you. I think they're having a great relationship with your business manager, your chief financial officer, or even the chair of your finance committee is really powerful, bringing them on a visit with you. Also, having an accountability deck that you can speak from, that you understand, so you aren't constantly looking for numbers and what did we do, that you've got a standard set that you talk through. How about that donor who loves getting involved, is a great volunteer for you? Is there a role for stewardship there?
Absolutely, asking them to get involved some more, actually. So it's knowing the passion of your volunteers and really supporting that passion and saying, hey, you're really good at this. Will you do that for us? And that is often such a great experience that it becomes a stewardship opportunity.
Tying it into how their gift had been invested. Because of this gift, here's some additional way that you can get to know us more. Absolutely. That's great. How about raising sites? I know that's a huge problem out there, right? That how do we raise sites through stewardship? I think a great way to do that is to use that special event you may have already. Maybe you're doing a stewardship event, seating that donor with others who have given perhaps at a higher level where you'd like them to be headed. Everybody is hearing the impact, the power of what they have come together to accomplish, but that donor is getting the message that others are seeing us as that $100,000 or $250,000 or $1 million organization. Tell me a little bit about, say, a corporate donor. Do we just go by the letter of what they said their accounting requirements or their reporting requirements were? Is there more we can do there too?
Absolutely. It's treating them as an individual first and being very responsive to them as individuals and what they really care about and how they would like the impact that the corporation has made to be shown to them. And also, of course, being very cognizant of why the corporation in general is giving and answering all of those through stewardship.
I think that can be a great way too to turn a corporate decision maker into an individual donor. Absolutely. There's a lot that stewardship can do to build individual relationships.